Teszek egy csokor virágot az asztalra. And let's check the spelling. Let's listen.
Teszek egy csokor virágot az asztalra.
Okay, so I put a bouquet, flowers on table, and then this vra means onto, so onto the table. And the verb here is indefinite because the virágot is an indefinite object because it's a bouquet. It's not the bouquet. We haven't introduced the bouquet yet. I guess with this sentence, we are introducing the bouquet. And so since it's being introduced, you use the indefinite article. I'm putting a bouquet of flowers on the table. And then after it's introduced, then you can start talking about the bouquet. And then you would start saying teszem. So I put a bouquet of flowers on the table. I put it in water. So I put it. So then you would say teszem azt vízbe. I put it. So the conjugation will change once this starts being more solidified in somebody's mind and you start using the definite article in front of it. Teszem a csokort. I put the bouquet, vízbe, in water. And then if you wanted to uh, figure out why we're not putting any sort of ending on csokor. So csokor here, it's a noun. And theoretically, the subject can be anywhere in the sentence and the object can be anywhere in the sentence. So how do I know that it's not the bouquet that's putting the flower on the table? What if we had, let's just like imagine a sentence where we had John puts a bouquet of flowers on the table. Okay, so János, tesz egy csokor virágot az asztalra. Okay, so John puts a bouquet of flowers on the table. And then what if we know that John is doing things and we just say tesz egy csokor virágot az asztalra. So tesz, because suppose John has been the subject of many sentences and then we say he's putting the bouquet of flowers on the table, tesz egy csokor virágot az asztalra. Okay, so you don't have to say János, and you don't have to put a pronoun in front of it. The verb itself says some third person is doing it. And to put in front of it, which is the pronoun for he, so he puts it, tesz egy csokor virágot, it's considered redundant az asztalra because the conjugation of the verb already says it's a he in there. So you can just say tesz egy csokor virágot az asztalra. So here's the question. How do we know that csokor isn't the subject? Because you could say tesz János virágot az asztalra, right? And it would make grammatical sense that János puts flowers on the table. So how do we know that tesz csokor is not, the bouquet is putting flowers on the table. Anyways, just food for thought. This csokor here is functioning more as an adjective than as a noun. Just FYI. So some languages would have it also have the same ending as the noun that it's modifying, but in Hungarian, the adjective before a noun doesn't get an ending. And it does leave it open to, well, it doesn't have an ending. How do I know it's not the subject of the sentence? But so Teszek, I put csokor virágot. So here the csokor is more like an adjective, a bouquet, flowers on the table.